Alrighty guys, welcome back to Grim Reaper RC, and today in this video we're going to be finishing the tipper function of the 1/14 scale Tamiya King Hauler. So let's get into the video. Make sure you guys stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss it. Alright, so a little update on the dump truck build. We have the transmission apart because I heard a noise. This is the first time I actually got everything rolling and going. I have all the electronics finally in, but I ended up fixing it. So there we go, sounds nice and smooth. We have a Hobbywing 1080 in here, and then we're going to be using the Tamiya Super Stock Motor RX. I'm actually using a Traxxas 3-cell LiPo at 4,000 milliamp hours. We got the two servos set up. As you guys can see, if we flip this switch here, it moves our little stick right there, which is perfect. We have it already named as the dump truck, which is awesome, and it shouldn't be an airplane. It should be a photo of a dump truck, but we can't be doing that. We can't edit that. So I will update you guys once we get the piece that's coming in from Enduro tomorrow, and that's going to be the worm gear for the dump truck mechanism, which I actually already soldered up and made. A T 35 heavy-duty turn motor with another Hobbywing 1080 that is going to be programmed to this switch right here. So up is going to bring it up, and down will bring it down, which is pretty cool. We also have steering over here. Steering is all set up and hooked up. So let me put this back together, and then we're going to be on to the next part. All right, guys, so here we have the DX6E. We're already set up. We're on the dump truck. You can see that I've already been doing this for 6 minutes, just making sure most of the functions work properly. You guys can see the quick little reflection of the orange light on the inside, which means that we have power to the ESC. We actually only have one ESC running right now because there are two ESCs, one to function the motor for the truck itself, and then one to function the motor for the tipper, which we are going to get more into of the explanation in just 1 second. So you guys can see that we painted basically this whole thing up to match the green Leisu LT5H skid steer, or Bobcat, whatever you'd like to call it. This is a Kenworth. We did do the Kenworth on the front logo right there, if it will load. If it will actually focus, not load. It will be loading on your screen though. And then there we have the King of the Road on the front little wind visor here. And then we also have another wind visor up front. This is actually the shield visor for the windscreen. We did the, I think it was called the Bat style. You can see that we painted most of the parts green. We actually have new rims and tires coming in. You guys can see up top we painted the horns and everything. But let's get into the function of this real quick. So I switched positions for you guys to see a little bit better. I will be adding more clips into here so you guys can see this function working. But you guys can see that it comes up, it tips, and then we have the rear door that opens up, and that is actually on a hinge so it can move. Then if you guys see, it is not painted all the way. This is just a quick little paint pen so that I can actually tell that I do need to paint it black. I will be using the same color black that I used on the bed and for all of the extra pieces. But in here we have a Tekin 35 turn brushed motor. We have it hooked up to a gear going over to here, which is basically on a whole worm gear setup to a dog bone style. And then it goes to here, which also makes the bed close, which is pretty cool. You guys can see that it does close up, and it closes pretty quickly too. That is with the 35 turn brush motor. It also opens up very fast as well too. We also made the exhaust so that they are firm now. They're on here good. We do have to come up with a door situation. If you can look in here, you guys can actually see there is the receiver, and then we have the two plugs. Actually, the two on buttons. There's one on button that ESC runs the motor, and this is the on button for the motor that runs the rear bed tipper, which is pretty cool. I'm going to put this in 0.5 so that you guys can see. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see what's going on here completely. Alright, so that is basically the function of the tipper bed for the 1/14 scale Tamiya dump truck build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. We will be doing more upload videos on this, and I do have a bunch of plans set up for this thing, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Like I said earlier, we do have rims coming in, so make sure you guys stay tuned. It's going to be crazy. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's basically it for Grille for RC today. Thanks.